Hi, I'm David Hill with New York Habitat. Today we continue with part 2 of our informational video answering the question, how to list your apartment with New York Habitat. Now, in our first video, we talked about the documents that you would need to provide prior to scheduling a visit with one of our agents. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to prepare your apartment for the visit and what will take place during the visit. Now, before we dive in, keep in mind a couple things. First of all, New York Habitat specializes in furnished rentals, and we divide those rentals into 4 different departments depending on the type of rental. The first department is vacation rentals. This is a rental of an entire apartment or home where the rental lasts anywhere from 2 to 30 days. The next department is bed and breakfast. This is the rental of a furnished bedroom within a shared apartment. And here the rental also lasts anywhere from 2 to 30 days. Now, the third department is furnished apartments, and this is similar to vacation rentals in that it is the rental of an entire apartment or an entire home, but the length of the rental is different. It is anywhere from 30 days or longer. And the last department is room to rent. Again, similar to bed and breakfast in that it is the rental of a furnished bedroom within a shared apartment. But again, the length of the rental is different. This one is as well 30 days and longer. So those are the 4 departments at New York Habitat. And also keep in mind that we have 4 destinations. We offer apartment rentals in New York, London, Paris, and the south of France. Now, once the proper documents are received, which we covered in video 1, a New York Habitat agent will contact you to schedule a visit of your apartment. In fact, New York Habitat visits all the apartments that we list, and we do that for a few reasons. First of all, we want to make sure that your apartment is accurately represented. We also want to make sure that your apartment is accurately described. And lastly, we do it to protect our clients. We want to make sure that they're not the victim of any scams, which unfortunately is quite common in apartment rentals online. In fact, if you'd like to have more information on how to avoid a scam, make sure you check out our blog article called How to Avoid a Rental Scam from 4,000 Miles Away. Okay, let's talk about the visit. You're going to need to prepare your apartment or your home so that it's in the same condition as it will be delivered to the clients when they arrive. What I mean by that is, obviously the apartment needs to be clean, the beds need to be made with extra linens available. In the bathrooms, make sure that there are bath towels and hand towels. In the kitchen, a couple things. First of all, make sure that you remove any food that is perishable. And secondly, as far as equipment goes, make sure that there are enough plates, glasses, silverware, etc. sufficient for the number of guests that you plan on accommodating in your apartment. Now, during the visit, the New York Habitat agent will do a number of things. First of all, we're going to take a lot of photos of your apartment. We will also draw up a floor plan. We will list all of the features of the apartment. For example, is there internet available? Is there a coffee machine in the kitchen? And so on. We'll also talk to you about the attractions of the neighborhood around the apartment. What is there to do? What is there to see? This will be our time to discuss any logistics as well. For example, what types of payment methods do you accept? What is your role as an owner at the time of check-in and check-out of the clients, and so on. Of course, it'll be a time for you to ask any questions that you might have, and it'll also be the time for you to sign our non-exclusive listing agreement. So these are all the things that we do during the visit. Now, what are we going to do with this information? First of all, New York Habitat has over 20 years experience with an international clientele. So we really know what the client needs and what the client wants. And this is a great tool for any property owner. Secondly, we have an in-depth website. So we're going to take all this information, the photos, the floor plan, the features of your apartment, the neighborhood attractions around your apartment, and we are going to showcase it on our website. We'll also provide you with a booklet full of information, an extranet website where you can update your information and manage your arrivals and your departures. You can check out our reputation on websites like Google, Yahoo, Yelp, insiderpages.com, you'll find hundreds of reviews and positive feedback. We're also a part of the Better Business Bureau here in the United States. We're members of ASTA and IATAN and the S&P in France. So if you're ready to list your apartment with New York Habitat, or if you just have some questions, we'd love to hear from you. You've got a few options to contact us. First of all, you can go to our website at nyhabitat.com. You can send us an email. Our address is info@nyhabitat.com. Our phone number here in New York is 212-255-8018. Of course, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And don't forget to check out our blog. Every week we've got new articles and new videos posted with tons of great information about our 4 destinations. So there you go. I am David Hill with New York Habitat. Make sure you check out part 1 of this video series, and we hope to see your apartment listed with New York Habitat very soon.